Join us on a journey into the heart of Cambodia, discovering stilted houses and enchanted pagodas. We skip the highways for the back roads and discover hidden gems, discovering towns and villages full of life and energy. From amazing local food to amazing local people, we dig beneath the surface and uncover what it's like to actually live in Cambodia like a local. Bringing you raw, unfiltered footage deep from Cambodia, you'll see everything that the tourist guides don't show you. Local life, local sights, local sounds, even some grilled fish. Cambodia is a beautiful country with so much to offer. So if you want to explore Southeast Asia and learn more, then stay tuned. And we'd appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe button so we can bring you more great content from across Southeast Asia. Today's journey brings us to Roluos Market and then on to Kampong Khleang, which is about 55 kilometers outside Siem Reap. The journey was on a hot day in May. The roads were dusty and the sun was hot, but it was well worth it, and we recommend anybody that visits Cambodia to discover this hidden city that's full of wonder. Somewhere on the back roads outside of Siem Reap, we approach Roluos. There's some ongoing festive celebrations, which turns out to be a commemoration. But as you can see in Cambodia, everything is festive and lots of music and colors, which really add to the experience. We passed by some local butcher and you can see freshly prepared meats and other delicacies that will be consumed throughout the day by local passers-by. And as you can see throughout our journey, people are more than willing to help, and a trademark of Cambodia with a warm, welcoming smile. We wave goodbye and make our way onwards towards our next destination. It's now the low season in Cambodia when the weather gets hot. It's mid-May and temperatures can rise up to 40 degrees and humidity is often up to 95. So be prepared and bring plenty of sunscreen and UV protection. We drive along the charming countryside on the way to Roluos Market. There's a cool breeze and the sun is in my face, so it's a really beautiful day and good energy in the air. So we're nearly there, and I'm excited to see what the market has in store. We parked the bike in a local alleyway that serves as a makeshift car park for all locals and tourists alike, and make our way through the stalls. I wasn't prepared for what was about to hit me. It was a fusion of smells, sounds and sights that I'd never seen before in the West. There was all types of food, all types of smells. It was really amazing to see and smell and sense all of this. Many of the locals, they start very early, 5 or 6 in the morning, and all of the produce is freshly produced from the farm, from the fields, or from the local Tonle Sap.
This durian, I can smell it.
The area is also surrounded by Khmer temples.
Japanese sweet potatoes.
During the journey my mic dropped, so unfortunately the sound is very distant. But what we're looking at is some fresh durian, and I could smell some of the scents from there. We moved along, and next is quite incredible sights from the different fruits and different herbs and vegetables that you can see in some of these local markets.
Lots of fermented fish. Yeah, lots of vegetables and fruits. But yeah, lots of this is like typical Cambodian market. So you can get lots of fresh fruit.
So what you're looking at is some raw, unfiltered footage of local market life in the countryside of Cambodia.
So yeah, we just walk around. So, so is it
You
okra?
can smell it. It is the herb. Normally it's grown from the rice here and you put in the soup and you can make to eat. It's
So-
really nice.
So guys, you obviously can't smell this on the camera, but it's like really herbal. Ba'am. Hello. Ba'am.
Ma'om. Ma'om.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
So guys, it smells really good. Lots of, if you like cooking, if you are looking for fresh ingredients, really recommend going places like this. This is, how is it called, Sophie? Saloy?
Roluos Market.
Roluos. I keep my pronunciations bad, guys. So Roluos, here just outside Siem Reap. Oh, and you got some chickens. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a duck or a chicken. Duck or a chicken?
Chicken.
Little chicken. So he's actually quite confident chicken. He's not running away. Nice peppers. The peppers are expensive. The peppers in the supermarket are expensive. I think they're cheap. Are they? How much is a pepper here?
Pepper is a little bit expensive because normally I get mind your head, please.
Yes. I hope so. Maybe not too 5 minutes. I should rent a house. It's kind of scary to see it. So guys, there's a big hedge and lots of fresh meat. It's, what is this? Okay, nice. I'm not a big fish fan, but it's good for people. It's good for people. Love it, smoked fish. Not this one, but yeah, this is short right. This looks really good. This is like fresh corn. Oh, it's not. And go this one.
We set off into the summer night, and you're never gonna see us again. We set off into the summer night,
It looks like
and you're never gonna see us again.
it looks like
We've
cranberry.
been looking for a new sound, and you're never gonna see what we found. We went looking for a new sound, and you're never gonna see what we found.
Yeah, it's a bit like cranberry.
And you're never gonna see what we found.
So after trying some of the herbs and fruit sections, we're now going to look at some of the baked goods. So lots of fresh bakery items here as well in the market.
I have tried, but I tried one of the dumplings. What is this one? What is this? Red
And for one of these small breakfast snacks, it costs about 500 Riyal, which is about roughly 12 to 13 cents. So very, very cheap for these goods. What we're eating here was really crusty and crispy on the outside, but on the inside really soft and fluffy. So very tasty and apparently very common amongst locals in Cambodia. And it's made from a mixture of yeast, I think palm sugar, and various local ingredients, and very, very tasty.
Oh, it's really good.
Some of Cambodian people, they like to eat this for breakfast too.
Oh, really?
Sometimes I do too.
And this was very, very tasty treat. So really recommend if you like pastries, like croissant for breakfast. This is a very good alternative, and highly recommend to try it from one of the markets if you are here in Cambodia.
It's good. But I don't finish, I have because of my diet now. So guys, we're in the market. I just tried some kind of bakery baked food, this type of food, and it's really nice, really sweet, sugary. I'm kind of on a low carb due to my diet, so I didn't want to eat everything, but it's really good. And actually today it's May, it's low season in Cambodia, but the weather is really pleasant today. Normally it can be like the hottest month of the year, but now it's really cool. It's actually, we started our trip at about 7, so it's about 8 o'clock, 8:20, so it's not too hot.
I took my last glimpses of the market as we prepared to leave Roluos and make our way to the next floating village on our trip this day. So as I looked around me, I couldn't help but reflect on the type of life and the living that everybody here, the hustle and bustle, and the amount of hard work and effort that everybody puts into making these markets and getting all of this produce into the market every day. And thinking about the differences from the West and how we live, and how this serves really as a social point and very important part of society, that holds together bonds between friends, between families, and you can see it everywhere around you. People just meeting to talk, to chat, you can see the families with their kids, and you can see people going about their day to day, getting goods for cooking for breakfast, for dinner, and really interesting to see how the lifestyle in different countries compares, and really recommend just to visit here to get a sense of local life.
Okay guys, local shopping here in Roluos, very local market. This is something you don't see too often. It's very exciting to see all of this, and I'm excited to be in the shade because I thought I would melt today. So it's a good surprise, and I'm here with wonderful Sophie, my new friend from Siem Reap, giving me a great insights to where to go. And yeah, we're just exiting, coming out of the Roluos. Apparently we're going even further into the countryside, so no idea. And I'm moving my camera. My camera was on my shoulder, and I don't think it was that good. So I'll probably have to spend a day editing this, but anyway. Oh, We're gonna go up a little. I can get up.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Oh, sorry. I nearly, there's kids behind me. Sorry. I nearly.
When I was getting off the motorbike,
So this
I
is
swung my
Roluos,
leg,
guys.
and there was a little kid walking with
People super friendly.
his dad,
Fresh
and I
food.
apologized because my foot nearly
Yeah,
hit
really
the kid.
recommend
I
this
felt
place,
very
guys.
bad.
Siem Reap.
In that moment, though, I realized
Called Roluos,
that
just outside Siem Reap.
I really need to speak better Cambodian and Khmer
And
because I couldn't
I'm not
express
really sure where
myself
we're going next.
in any other language than English,
near
which was
Kampong.
unfortunate.
So we started the tour at 7 a.m. It's now 8:30. So I'm gonna turn off. I was gonna film everything, but I think I'm gonna stop and just film parts because my battery is low. So we tried some amazing breakfast food. I don't think I got a good picture because the camera was dark. Now I'm just gonna hop on the bike and we're gonna go to the next stop. So guys, Roluos, a lot of building work going on. You see local life here just starting. It's around 8:30. You get the trucks crossing the, I think that's the Siem Reap River. Is that the Siem Reap River? And the dogs, a lot of stray dogs looking for, not sure what they're looking for a home, food.
Now we're making our way along some of the beautiful side roads in Cambodia near Siem Reap towards the National Road 6, which connects Siem Reap city and Phnom Penh, the capital city. We stumbled upon lots of beautiful temples and pagodas, and I was in awe of everything around me. Just such a beautiful country, and very happy to enjoy this trip. Also, the sun was not so strong, and there was a wonderful breeze on my face. And I also realized that throughout this trip that my microphone had disconnected, so I'm making some voiceovers so you can hear me a bit better, hopefully, and understand what was going on at various stages of this trip.
there's so many beautiful pagodas and temples everywhere. So we're near Tonle Sap, guys, just outside Siem Reap. So you gotta book this into your itinerary for Siem Reap and Cambodia. And wow, lots of ducks. Hundreds of ducks. Get your ducks on the road and travel to Cambodia. So typical local life there. Some floating, near the floating village, I think. So like floating houses.
We're now entering Kampong Khleang. This is one of the largest, if not the largest, floating village in Cambodia. It's home to over 10,000 people, and most of the people are involved in farming and agriculture in the local region. This area really promotes the local tourism, and many of the activities here go to supporting local education and local water purification projects. So I highly recommend and advise, if you are in the area, to get involved and use the local facilities and tours to really give something back to the community, because the people here are living very simple life, but as you can see throughout the video, they're the most warm, friendly people that you could ever meet. So I really encourage giving back to this community. Throughout the journey that we encounter grilled fish, fresh fish from the lake, from Tonle Sap, as well as local tour groups, international tour groups from various countries. As group tours are very, very popular and common here, although not as common as you would see in the Angkor Wat and Siem Reap areas of the country. Unfortunately, I was unaware that my mic had dropped, and using the camera microphone that didn't pick up too much other than the local sounds. So I'll add some narration so that you can understand what's going on. As we just pass along through Kampong Khleang, you can see the river on the left. As it's low season, the river is mostly dried up. In the high season, this river bed will be full of water, and the water line can go up as far as the stilts that you're looking at right here. So at this time of year, you can see the whole river effectively, as most of it is dried up. And just ahead, we'll stop to show you around the riverbed and some of the local pagodas and temples.
Some good footage, guys, of the village. The sun's very hot. Actually, just using like a ND filter, so you should be getting good footage here, seeing everything. People have like little gardens in the houses. It's beautiful. So wow, 10,000 people, guys, it's cool. And here's crocodile farm. Just discussing that. I have a phone there today. Nice, we're getting a crocodile burger. Yeah, so amazing here, guys.
As we make our way
We're in the
along, you
local
can get
7-Eleven
a
here.
glimpse into local lives with the
Just
monks
kidding,
and the
it's kind of
locals
grocery store.
socializing
Get lots of
and the local shops and stores,
beverages.
which would be like a
How are we
7-Eleven
just
in the cities.
whoa.
You
I
have
need to
small
lose weight,
local
guys.
shops here.
I'm
We take
breaking
a pit
the
stop,
transport here.
to take in some of the views and the scenery and what looks to be a bridge under construction that will connect
So,
what is the monastery across the river.
This is
But as I stopped to look in,
so beautiful.
you can see the beautiful contrast of blue and green and the nature
It's
and
amazing.
how serene and idyllic really this beautiful village is.
Just
For me, this was one of the highlights of the trip. This
I'm
place,
so happy that
the scenery
I
here,
got
just taking all of this in.
just
Such a
showing me
beautiful
this kind
place.
of- I would never see this. This
So,
is something you wouldn't see.
I highly recommend
on your own.
to visit this place. It's really a hidden gem in Cambodia.
Like from local
As you can
experts.
see, it's so beautiful and
So
serene.
beautiful. You have the
And
little,
interesting to
kind of
see how
Pagoda
modern
temple,
construction going
all
on
the
there
floating houses.
that will connect the monastery to the
Oh, this is
roads.
May. This is May.
And everywhere around
Kampong
us,
Khleang, near Siem Reap in
we could
Cambodia.
see that
It's
there was
the low
modernization
season.
going on, even though you see
So-called low season, but,
the red dirt tracks. On
not sure
juxtaposed
why,
with this
because
was
it's
the
perfect
modern
conditions.
concrete road. So as I was driving
rain will
along, you
come
could
soon,
see the
but,
small tour buses with groups
today's perfect.
coming in alongside these new
So we're gonna
roads.
check out some of this
So
area.
something that's very interesting to
And
see, this region growing and
See what it has.
developing.
So really beautiful.
But for
guys.
me, this area is so beautiful.
So guys, fascinating to see that kind of view, like the Pagoda, so the still houses, and it's fascinating to come here and see how people live like a different lifestyle than many of you will be living in the West. You can see all of the agriculture, the fresh vegetables, geese, the ducks. So very interesting to come here and see all of the styles of the houses, the kind of day-to-day living of people. Fascinating. Oh, sorry, so cool, sorry. Alright guys, so just we're behind like a tourist, probably a tourist bus, and you see we're getting into like the center here of the village. You see it's like really, really busy with local life. People like bring the fresh, like here is kind of like not vegetables, but kind of little just like trinkets, different things. But you can see it's very social. People kind of just use the market also as kind of a social gathering for families as well. I would say it's very healthy type of lifestyle living. The community is very nice to see. It's much different than your Western consumer shopping in an air-conditioned mall. Just like so just stuck behind the bus, guys. Hello. So it's all going off here, guys. Kompong Khleang.
It is lotus fruit.
Oh, this is a lotus.
Fruit,
You eat it?
yeah. You wanna try?
Okay. We
បងមកចកៅហ្មងមកពើណាយកមកចកៅមកយកចិត្ត
We spotted a local
So how much
wild
is it?
lotus seller,
1000 រៀល
1,000.
and it's a fruit I've seen before, but I've never eaten before. So this was a great opportunity to try out some wild lotus, and this is a wonderful, refreshing fruit. And it cost about 1,000 rial, which is about 25 cent for 2 pieces.
ចានេះអានេះអត់ទៅដល់ទេដល់ទេដល់ទៅមុខខ្ញុំចង់
At this point, we changed our plans to go from one direction to another to take in the local monastery.
Okay. Hakun. Bye bye. got some fresh lotus. We're gonna eat some lotus. I've never eaten lotus before, so I'm looking forward to it. And quite a new road here.
So driving along the upgraded cement roads,
Yeah, it's just mud.
juxtaposed with the old
So
dirt
here you
roads
get
on the right hand side, we make our way into the downtown area and across the river of the floating village, and interested to see the local markets and how everybody goes about their day to day.
We're just going to check out the down here, the river, and then we're going to go to the pagoda.
On the left hand side is the pagoda, which we will see a bit later. But this area is just crossing the river, and it's truly mesmerizing. Even in the low season, without any of the water in the river, you could see the boats that are lying along the riverbed, and the market stalls, which would usually be in an area covered with water. And the whole riverfront is just so beautiful. I can only imagine how this looks with the water in the high season. But right now it's interesting to see how this looks, and it's a beautiful scene as we cross the bridge and cross to the other side of the village and take in some of the local life and see how the villagers are living in this other side of the town.
So wow, amazing.
Quite beautiful views here. Looking at the stilted design and build of these houses, which will be effectively just above the water, which is why they're called floating houses. They will be literally floating above the water come the rainy season or the wet season.
Yes, guys, I've mispronounced that. I know, horrible. But c'est la vie. It's pretty cool here.
As you make your way along, you see many of the locals washing outside, as this is still the local way, which is different from how we live in the West. And on the left, you see that lumber and timber is chopped up on the left with some boats. A lot of this lumber will be used for stilts for the houses, and some of it will be used for the fish that they cook and the smoke that you will see along the way. As we make our way along, you'll see the locals who are very friendly. We get many people saying hello and smiling, and if you have time, it's a very good idea to stop and also say hello and spend some time with the locals, and you'll see it's such a friendly atmosphere and vibe all around the town.
We're gate crashing a wedding. Do you know who got married?
As we make our way along to the far side of the town, we stumble upon yet another wedding. This is really fun and festive atmosphere. You feel the positive energy, and the locals are really in festive spirit. It's incredible to see the height of some of these stilted houses. They are protected from the floods and the water when the rainy season comes. But during the low season, there's a huge area underneath where some people use for gardens and washing. And it's incredible to see this design. They're almost like skyscrapers, as some of them have many levels and floors, 3 to 4 levels high. As the sound of the wedding music drifts away behind us, we make our way to yet another bridge across the dried up river in Kampong Khleang. And here you can see yet more houses and just how high some of these are standing above the dried up river.
Floating village. Guys, this is the kind of center of Kompong Khleang. It's really beautiful, really cool. It's just beside Tonle Sap, and this is the kind of everything going on. So I have no idea actually exactly where it is, but it's quite cool. Yeah, it's a good atmosphere here with the wedding going on. So locals in festive spirit. So we're just going to go to Pagoda next. So guys, I don't know what this temple or pagoda is called, but it's very beautiful, very nice. I'm not sure, is that Buddha? This temple?
No, it's a temple.
As we made our way back from the center of the floating village,
Pagoda is very beautiful.
we stopped along by the Wat Kampong Khleang, which is a temple and monastery that's nestled right in the heart of the floating village. It's very beautiful, very peaceful and serene. We stopped to take a view of the river. Even though it was low season and most of the river was dry, it was fascinating to see the dried up riverbed and how the locals, still some of the fishermen going up and down with their boats, and also to see how the locals are utilizing and using the temple and how it serves as a hub for education with a small school nearby. And this was great to see the kids being educated. And what you can't see on camera, when we left, we stopped for some drinks, for some aloe vera and some water to cool down. And as we left, very friendly local children saying hello, which we don't have on camera, but it really captured the atmosphere and the ambiance, how friendly, how really positive the energy from the local people is. So very interesting place. And what you're looking at here is we just stopped to take in the views, and this river can be full during the rainy season, so in a couple of months this will refill, but right now it's effectively dry. But you could still see some riverboats, and it's fascinating to see how the floating village and the houses on stilts, how everybody is living here.
Beautiful here. I'm just taking you through a tour of the Kampong Khleang temple, pagoda. This is some of the local scenes. Very beautiful. So some of the boats, you can see the boat is going out from I'm not sure if the Tonle Sap is over that way or that way, so it's just it's moving, taking a catch. This side. So yeah, so it's moving around. And yeah, so that's the local life. Hello. And there's wonderful Sophie showing us around. Hi Sophie.
Hello,
How,
Rose.
how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank
You good? Taking in the view? It's a beautiful
Really
view.
nice, yeah.
So yeah, there you go guys. Very beautiful.
Very high until here. And even the office, you see the office where they sell no ticket. We need to move up on the pagoda.
Yeah. Tonle Sap. So yeah, it's quite beautiful here guys. And they're ringing the bells.
Did you hear the bell?
Yeah,
It's
wow.
for the monk. The monk, they ring the bell for lunchtime.
So lunchtime, Sophie telling me here at the Pagoda. So guys, the boat. You see the boats moving. So guys, here's some really good like smoked fish. If you're coming to the Tonle Sap, like you gotta stop here and get some smoked fish. And there's a beautiful smell of the smoked. Hello, you see the locals. We're kind of lucky because of the way. There's lots of tourists now. It's not so many tourists. You see all this fish there. Also we're going to pass by the locals. Right now we're going to
We're now making our way back to Siem Reap from Kampong Khleang, and I'm leaving with memories of a very wonderful place with so friendly people and amazing views. So guys, I really recommend for an experience of what it's like to live and experience Cambodia, you need to visit this floating village. It's quite amazing. So as I leave with good memories, wondering if this place will be the same when I visit again, as the area is growing very fast, but highly recommend to visit here when you are in Cambodia.
Guys, this is mango sticky rice. We're on the main road here in Cambodia. This is like National Road 6 that goes to Phnom Penh. And they have like basically roasted mango sticky rice. So this is a great place. See these stalls. Just stop by, get some mango sticky rice, get some coconut too. There's a mango or bamboo sticky rice. Very good. Okay guys, so this is bamboo sticky rice, not mango sticky rice. It tastes amazing. It's got like little beans in the center. It's beautiful.